We love it.
comfortable yet.
Don't we? Oh, come on now.
Sorry, I'm back.
Come on. I had to start half an hour ago.
Ooh. Yeah, that's very true.
And you got fuff all over your jumper again.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's why you don't buy shitty trackies, guys.
Glassons is normally good though.
Cool. Just yell out the brand.
Love you, Glassons. if you listen to this. Nah, they're normally, I've never known Glassons stuff to do that though.
They're probably not shit.
Maybe you needed to wash them.
Probably
like
a bit aggressive.
They're not shit, don't worry about it. We're not buying you out.
They're really comfy trackies.
I'm there every fucking other week, really buying something. I'm like, go get my nails done. I'm like, oh, I'll just
You actually are.
go up to Glassons and just have a look at what I can wear this weekend. Let's buy something else. Let's buy
It's
something
true.
new.
Most of our wardrobe is from Glassons anyway, so.
Yeah. So if you see us out,
Woo. That's literally
something that we're wearing is from
Usually.
Glassons.
One of us will be in it, if not both.
Yeah. And if Riss isn't borrowing something off me, it's most likely her own, which is from Glassons. But my stuff's always from Glassons.
Exactly. Hey guys.
Hello everybody.
How are we doing?
How's everyone's week been? Same old, same old. Another Monday.
It's a Wednesday.
It is a Wednesday that we're filming this, but
it's
a Monday upload.
Sorry, guys, move it off.
Come on now.
I'm checked out.
She's in holiday
mode. So
in Europe mode already.
Nearly there, guys. If you're watching this, I'll actually be in Europe.
Yeah.
Listening to this, whichever. I will be in Europe. So hope you're
I'll-
having a fun time driving to work or driving home from work because this bitch is in Europe.
And I'll still be in shitty old Sydney.
Yeah, forget about that.
It's alright. Someone's got to pay the bills. Someone's got to work.
So I still have to pay my bills while I'm away.
Someone's
depressing.
Someone's got shit to do.
She does. She'll be getting shit done.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this week we are going to chat a little bit about what are we going to talk about? Just what we get up to, really.
Yeah, nights out again. We're going to talk about girl codes on nights out.
Which we think is a big one.
Yeah, the duos
Yes.
that the ToxICK twins have sourced.
If you know who you are, you're welcome. Sorry. Why are we sorry?
We're outing
not
you.
Sorry.
No, we're not
You're
outing
so
you.
welcome.
You're so welcome.
And then we're going to chat about sugar daddies because my roommate actually just told me this really funny story about a girl she knows. And we're going to tell you all about her experience with it. We don't know her anymore. Well, I don't know her.
I don't know her.
And we're not... Brooks, my roommate's not friends with her anymore, so it's fine. And we're not going to name her, so it's all G. So yeah, we're going to start by talking about duos. I don't even know. When we first started, we kind of didn't really even think about it. The first time it happened, it just happened. But mind you, this isn't like foursomes, by the way.
No.
That's what you think.
Oh my gosh, no. I swear that comes up in almost every episode that we talk about. It's like, oh no, Riss and I haven't done that.
We make out a few times, and that's okay.
Yeah. We've done that.
It's not foursomes. Duos is more like I get with a guy and Brooke gets with his friend. Or like vice versa.
Or their best friends.
Or their brothers.
Or
nearly. So close. Anyways, so basically we think it's kind of, obviously I think it's pretty normal that friends kind of go for it. I've seen it on TikTok. Yeah.
It's a lot on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's around. But I actually personally haven't known someone else.
Oh.
To be like, oh yeah, me and my best friend got with these best friends.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's not something. Yes. We just brag about it. It's like, okay, next duo, let's go, let's find him.
I think the last one that actually happened, we both kind of forgot. We didn't even realise it happened. Like, obviously we both knew they were mates and everything like that. We actually left a festival with them. And I think it was the week after, we were like, oh, bro,
yeah. Another one to add to the list.
But yeah, I think it started when we were in Stain.
Yeah. Oh,
sorry.
We met our first ones in Wharfie.
Sorry, it was Wharfie. They were two Navy boys, actually. You know who you are.
Mine was nice. Mine was a little angel.
Mine was an angel, but I found out later on that he lied about his age.
Through an app.
Yeah. So
you found out the truth through an app.
Yeah. So like we were chatting a little bit because he was a little muffin, so sweet. Obviously Brooke and I, this was when we first became single. Like we were newly single when we met these two boys.
Yeah.
So like we were you know, kind of in the less bitchy phase. So we were kind of nicer to them. And so, like, we were having a chat, and he was like, let's catch up again. And I was like, yeah, sure, like, that's cool. And then I was on Tinder, just, like, swiping through. And I found him, and his age said 20. And I was like, what?
Didn't he say he was 21?
He told me he was 22, because your mate was 22. Or 21. 22.
Yeah, 21.
And so I was like, I screenshotted it, and I sent it to him, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And he's like, oh, so. And I was like, bro, like, you can't do that. Like, you cannot lie about your age. Especially before you sleep with someone.
Yeah. So I didn't lie about his age. He was pretty upfront. I actually pulled him up about it. I was like, your mate said that he was this old, and he was like, is he? Like, he didn't tell me that. Like,
no, but remember when we were at Wharfie and we were chatting?
Yeah.
And we were talking about our ages?
Yeah.
The guy that I slept with said his age, and your mate kind of looked at him funny.
Yeah.
And we both kind of didn't think much about it.
No,
like,
I was too fucking drunk, to be honest. I had
exactly.
too much alcohol.
And we were both kind of just like, and now we look at it and like, oh, what a little shit.
Yeah. Yeah. But I had asked him. I was like, oh, your mate said he was this old. And he's like, well, he's not. He's this. Like, he's... Oh, what a shit thing to do. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Because you know why? Because now every time we meet someone, we're like, can you show me your ID? Like, how old are you actually?
Show me your Tinder. I don't care. Just show me something. I need proof of ID. Your birth certificate, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, we need something. I do not trust boys.
Nah. Not when they just lie about something so simple.
Literally what?
Like, as if we're gonna...
You can't lie about your age.
And it was only a couple years. Like, what? It was only like 2 years?
I would not have cared that much. Okay?
No.
We've slept with younger. Anyways. To a degree. Anyways. That'll come up later, I'm sure.
No, it won't.
But just don't lie, guys. It always comes out.
It comes out.
It always comes out.
Like,
always.
If Riz didn't find out through Tinder...
I would have found out some other way.
Through me.
Yeah, exactly. Like your mate.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I saw that.
Would have slipped up.
Yeah, he would have slipped up. I would have asked him about it.
Something.
Yeah, and he would have gone, oh, nah, he's this old. And I was like, oh. And then I would have told you anyway. So, they were both sweethearts.
They were sweethearts.
They were both
genuinely
really
really lovely people. We saw my mate out the other day, actually, which was good to see. We haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah.
So, bless you guys. You're adorable, but
just don't lie about your age next time.
You little shit. The next ones, were a bit of a... I knew from the gym, actually.
Yeah.
And we're actually still good mates, so great. And this was actually the first time I'd met him, though. That was the night I met him.
Okay.
Yeah, so, like, we'd seen each other in the gym, but, like, we'd
properly met that night. Yeah, right, okay.
And so... that was kind of just an interesting experience. And then obviously his mate was actually a bit of a dick at the start.
He was such an asshole.
And
but
Brooke and I were kind of like, you're annoying, like fuck off.
I think it only took me 5 minutes to warm up to him.
Yeah, and then she was all over it. I was like, what?
I was like, oh, what a C-U-N-T. Like,
such a dick.
He was such an asshole. He would like walk with his freaking nose up his ass. Like, he just like thought he was top shit. Yeah, he would like tap me on the head and like flop me off.
Really, and like dominant guy.
Oh my gosh. And I like really didn't like it for the first 5 minutes. I was like, you're a real asshole. Like, what gives you the right to like walk around this? And then I eased into it and I was like, actually, you're not too bad.
She really is.
And Riz was over here like, oh, just give him a go. Like, just see what he's like.
I was trying to get you in,
and I was like,
oh, weird.
Okay, all right.
And then she fucking hooks up with him before I hooked up with mine. I was like, what?
Yeah. By the end of it though, like I had way too much to drink. I was so ill.
This is the funny part though. So obviously no name dropping. Mine came back to my place and Brooke actually went back to my guy's apartment.
Yeah.
With the other
in Manly with his mate.
So like, you know, shit's going down. While stuff's going down, my guy gets a call. And we obviously missed it, because why the fuck would you... If someone answered a phone while I was having sex with them, oh my God, I'd slap you in the face. And so we finished, and he was like, oh, this guy
so-and-so called, which was...
And I was like, oh, fuck,
my mate.
And he's like, oh, it's probably just to get into the building or whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. So we called him back and like we got all this spiel, and then I was like, so what just happened? And he's like, oh, Brooke's gone. I was like, what?
I was so ill. Like, my alcohol was sitting in my throat. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I have to go home. Like, there's no way that we're doing anything more. I was like, I just feel so fucking sick. Like, I have to go home. So I left. Sorry, bro.
It was a one pump done.
Sorry. Sorry. Anyway.
That was a fun one. We still actually speak to them a bit as well. So, again. The next ones, again, with the festival. They were the last ones.
Yeah.
And they were funny.
Yeah.
They were good.
They were good.
Very unexpected, to be honest.
I didn't know. And none of ours have really been teed up.
Like a tee up because I had met him on Hinge, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, that was the one that happened, and we both just didn't really click that they were mates. We knew they were friends, but we just
because they were together,
we just had a duo again.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though we got an Uber together home.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
But then we've actually had some close ones. Like, I've slept with someone, and Brooke's been close to sleeping with his mates. And then
I've had someone who I've slept with. She almost slept with his brother. So
yeah, so
we've had close ones,
and I'm sure a lot of people have. Like, I think it's really, really normal for best friends to do.
Yeah, I just don't think people boast about it as much.
No, I mean it's like, when people boast about anal.
Yeah, not a lot of people do that.
No, but a lot of guys do. So this might be the girl.
Yeah,
you never know. So girls, if you haven't done it, do it, because it's actually a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's good. It's like those TikToks where you like pose.
Exactly.
Pose who you've gotten with and they're duos.
We still gotta do that. Fuck, imagine ours.
Oh shit.
So yeah, like, obviously that's kind of a bit of our toxicity coming out there.
Yeah, we haven't done it in a while. Like, obviously our festival was a couple of months ago.
Not like done it in sex, like that's a common occurrence. More
no, like duos. We haven't done them in a while.
I think we were kind of looking at it as well at that time.
Yeah, let's try.
For it.
Let's try.
And now it's kind of like, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't,
I mean, I think we've just done it enough that we're kind of like, okay, whatever.
I think we're sticking to the recycling train at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Because who the fuck can be bothered meeting new people and small people?
I know.
It sucks.
Fucked off Hinge. Fucked off Tinder.
There you go. She's got rid of
Bumble. I just can't be bothered. We've spoken about this though, like the small talk and shit.
Yeah,
it's just fucking boring.
Yeah, we're not about it.
Yeah. So
you know what? If you're sick of that shit, maybe get a sugar daddy. Which is what we're on to next.
Yuck.
So let's be real. Everyone thought about it.
I've definitely thought about it.
I've looked it up to look at how you could do it. You've all got the Instagram messages from old guys that are like, hey cutie,
hi beautiful,
let me send you this,
let me look after you,
be one of my babies, like whatever, like thanks man. I've looked into it. I did it with my ex-partner, and we both looked into it and tried to do the payments, and they were PayPal payments, and you had to give them $300 to get the payment. So I was like, nah,
so you're really like losing money.
Yeah, so a lot of the time they were in a different country, and they'd be like, oh hey, let me spoil you. Let me give you $7,000 a week. And I was like, fuck yeah.
Fucking
$7,000
a week.
All you have to do is just pay a $300, like, it was kind of like a surcharge. And I was like, that's not right. Like, $300.
How about you send me the $7,000 first and then
I was like, let's bank transfer.
Back.
And he's like, nah, it has to be PayPal, baby. And I was like, nah, I'm not doing this.
Nah,
I'm
baby.
not giving you $300. He's like, oh, it's a lock. Like, and I was like, nah. Like, stop. I'm not giving you $300 for you to give me fucking zip.
Zip, yeah.
So I don't know, like, what's your view on it?
I would have fun if it didn't include sex.
I think that's the biggest thing. A lot of people are kind of just like, pay me to even just chat to you. I will talk to you.
Yeah, I'll talk to you.
Routine. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll message you every morning and say good morning. I'll say whatever you want, to be honest.
Yeah.
People just do not want to pay to, like, be around. Like, sorry, don't want to be paid to go on, like, dates and stuff.
Yeah. Anything, like, physical? No.
Yeah, which is fair enough. And I think it's really rare to get the people guys that are kind of just like, I just...
Because they're really not getting anything out of it apart from talking.
No. Well, why would you spend your money on?
Yeah, why would you spend your money on just talking to someone?
Yeah.
So,
She's trying.
Any sugar daddies want to hit me up if you don't want sex and you don't want dates?
Brooke.
Hit me up. But yeah, good on you if that's what you do. Like, if you're okay with that.
I've known some people to get some, like, good money.
Yeah.
From doing it.
Any extra money right now would be fucking mint for me. So, like, I'd full take it on. But it's just, I won't do the dates and I won't do the sex.
You gotta have the confidence in yourself, and I think you just got to feel a lot safer in a situation.
Yeah.
I would just be too worried. I would, like, not because I judge people like that or, like, I think everyone's a dick and is going to take advantage of me. I just don't like putting myself in situations that I cannot control.
Yeah, that's right.
So if I'm at someone's house that I really do not know, they're a lot older than me, and I find that this is probably not a blanket term, but, like, I find that some people, especially with money, are quite arrogant and they're quite...
Oh, yeah.
Dickish, like,
it's kind of like, I'm paying you this much or this amount, you need to do what I tell you to do. I don't want to be
downgraded.
Nah.
To be like, have myself, someone pay me. I think that's just shit.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And I think that's where we come to the story of my roommate's friend, who she's no longer friends with. And we got told that she had one of these, I think it was like a seeking arrangements thing.
Yeah, seeking arrangements, yeah.
Which is like a Sydney-based thing. It's all over the world, I think. It's kind of like a dating app where I think you swipe or you like people.
Right.
And they can message you and that's how you do it.
Okay.
And a lot of the time you put in what you want and they put in what they want and you kind of match with that.
So it matches. Yeah, okay.
So we got told that this girl's experience was that her arrangement was that she had to sleep with him twice a week. He was 66, by the way, and she was 24 or 25, I think. So he lived in Sydney and so she had to sleep with him twice a week, which I don't think I could do.
I wonder how he felt about periods, like period sex, like twice a week. Surely, like, would he miss out once a week?
Maybe.
Or would he be like, nah, I don't give a shit?
Questions that you have.
I get curious about this crap. I'm like, oh, like, fair enough sleeping with him, but like, what about Shark Week?
No.
Like, would he be okay with that? Like, he's a 66.
Maybe she's on the pill and he makes her skip it. You know.
Oh, fuck that.
Imagine.
Could you imagine skipping a period?
Wait till you hear what this guy does. Like, so then she got, like, the dates had to be in public. Like, it couldn't be just, like, a private dinner. I think it had to be, like, out in the open. Which I understand, whatever. I guess guys like to show girls off.
Yeah, especially when you're with a younger woman.
Exactly. He had to pick the lingerie she wore underneath and the outfit that she wore.
See, I would hate that.
Which I don't like.
I don't mind, like, if I'm with someone, I don't mind them giving me their opinion of, like, my outfit. But I'm going to wear whatever the fuck I want in terms of lingerie.
Oh, for sure. But
like,
I
if
think
it doesn't make me...
If you're with someone and they're like, put this on, like...
Yeah.
Wear something pretty or go buy something nice. Like, that's different.
Yeah, but the fact that he's picked it...
Yeah.
And she has to wear what he picks...
Yeah, exactly.
Gross.
And I'm like, I get it. You know, you're paying, like... And he was paying her $1,500 a week.
Could you imagine that on top of your job?
Like, you wouldn't need a job.
Oh. God. But, like, could you imagine the dosh that you would be making if you were working? On top of your $1,500 a week.
See, this is a question I would have. Like, do you reckon he would let her have a job? Or is he one of those people that wouldn't?
Oh, fuck off. Let me work. Like, I would still want to work.
Yeah, fair enough. But there are some people that would be like, yeah, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't want to work.
Yeah. I'd go insane.
But the weirdest thing that we found was that he told her that she had to know her place. So he said that he had multiple sugar babies. And she was not the prettiest one. And she had to know her place.
So she had obviously said something, like she was quite outspoken.
Yes.
And she had said something at his place. And he had turned around and was like, know your place. You're not the prettiest that I've got. Like, I've got multiple of you. Like,
if someone said that to me, I would genuinely slap them in the face. I would be like, excuse me?
Yeah, 100%.
You're paying girls to have attention. Like, are you really someone that can judge anyone?
Yeah.
Like, when she told me that, I was like, hang on a minute.
It's a bit degrading.
But, like, as if you wouldn't leave after that. Like, you got to have some sort of dignity that says, nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't judge any girl that does anything for money. I really don't. Like, whatever. Do you. Your body.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do.
Go for your life. Good for you if you have the confidence to do it.
I was supposed to say, I wish I was that.
But I think it comes to, if someone treats you like crap in that kind of position, like, you should definitely get out of it.
Yeah,
like,
fuck it off.
You should know your worth enough
better
to be
than
like,
that.
fuck that. No money is worth that shit. To be feeling like that as well.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if he does it on a regular basis as well.
Exactly, he would though. Like, he seems quite like the kind of dominant, arrogant type.
Yeah.
He would be like that. And then we found out and then it ended because she actually had a bit of an attitude and would speak up to him and kind of be like, okay, hang on, I don't think that's right. Which, good for you. Well done. And apparently they were with each other one night and there was a stain at her house, like something had gotten spilt, and she asked him to clean it. And he said, no. And she was like, well, you've made a mess, like, you have to do it. And that's when he was like, well, am I getting an Uber for you or like, are you?
Yeah, or you're getting your own.
And that's it.
Chucked her last pay packet at her and said, don't contact me, don't see me again, don't come to my place.
Like, I'm sorry, what?
Do you want me to get your Uber or are you getting it yourself?
Like, that's disgusting.
What a dick. That's why I probably wouldn't want to get myself into that situation in the first place. Because at the end of the day, he's paying you and he's expecting something from you. So if you fuck it up, you have to be okay in the sense that they could turn around and go, I don't want to fucking see you anymore, so you're not getting paid anymore. Like, you have to have that mindset to be like, this could happen. Which she may have.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know her, so she may have had that mindset. But I personally wouldn't want to put myself in that situation where it gets to that. Because I would have been like, but that was fucking good money.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's also, I think the thing that worries me the most is that if you are on an allowance and someone sends you money constantly, like, don't you reckon there would be a stage where, like, if he didn't want it to end, he would just keep sending you money and then just being like, no, I've paid you. Like, you have to give. Yeah. Like, that's what would freak me out.
Yeah, which is fair.
It's kind of that they can kind of know where you are and know how to track you.
Yeah. And you can't really turn around and be like, report it to the cops or anything because that you got yourself into that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's a weird one. And I think if I did it, which I don't think I would, but if I did, it would be like, I'd have to have a contract and agreement that says like, this is
if I want to leave, that's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Like a
no, 100%.
50 Shades thing.
50 Shades.
Get the contract out.
Yeah.
But you know what? To those who do it, well done.
Good on you.
You would be making money.
You'd be making the big bucks.
Bank.
Gosh.
Like, that's a lot of money.
And here I am trying to be like, maybe I should source another job.
No.
Maybe I should go get another job so I can get more.
Oh my God.
I did my tax the other night.
Yeah.
And in the space of my last financial year, I've had 5 jobs.
Whoa. That's been COVID as well.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that later.
Like, that's, like, I'm like,
God.
give me all the money. And here
money,
she is getting bloody $1,500 a week for just
good for you.
spending.
But again, you got to have the gut for it.
Yeah, you definitely do.
You got to be able to do it.
Yeah.
So then we're going to move on to our third segment, which is actually girls on a night out. I know a lot of friends that, you know, actually end friendships, or a lot of girls that end friendships from a night out.
Yeah.
I find that when girls get too drunk or they're in a friendship group and something happens, like, it could literally be the be-all, end-all of a friendship.
Yeah. Especially when you're close with them as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's a little bit different when you're just, like, acquaintances. But when you're, like, close with them, it can really fuck you up.
Exactly. And that's what we wanted to kind of chat about today and be like, okay, what do we think are just basic common knowledge rules that friends should have?
Yeah.
So, like, to start this off, I actually got a message from my ex recently who got angry at me because one of his mates messaged me to catch up. I'm sorry.
Fuck it off.
I know you guys, and I know guys get away with fucking everything. And let's be real, if you've watched TikTok, all your mates are getting in with your fucking ex-girl.
I think that's what we have to, another thing that we have to talk about, not only girl code,
and boy
code. Like, we're, as girls, we are quite aware sensitive of other girls' feelings. Whereas, like, with the boys, I mean, you could fuck one, and then his best mate would be like, hey, let's come back to mine.
Literally.
Like, I've had that happen to me.
Yeah.
And I said to the mate, I was like, there's nothing serious going on between me and your mate. Like, we've just slept together. Fair enough, it's a regular thing. But, like, I wouldn't go back with you because you're one of his best mates. And he was like, oh, I'm sure you wouldn't care. And I'm like, that is not the point, bro.
Yeah, but see, I think that's the thing. They wouldn't care that the guy did it. They'd care that you did it.
Yeah.
That's what pisses me off. Like, this whole situation with my ex, I literally didn't... I said to the guy, because I was friends with this guy who messaged me.
Yeah.
And he just messaged to catch up for coffee.
Yeah, like it wasn't anything else.
And the first thing I said was, would my ex, name, be okay with it? And he was like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
So no ill intent, nothing. And he's obviously seen these messages and has still come at me like it's my fault. What is your problem?
Sensitive.
Honestly.
And no. Okay, I have to watch what I say here.
This is where we want to have this combo. So I think with girls, obviously we're best friends and it's never been spoken. We don't even have to speak about it. It's an unspoken rule that we know that I would never get with her ex and she would never get with mine.
Yeah. Simple. Easy.
Wouldn't want to, for one.
No.
Two, it's just a known fact.
Yeah, it's just
you don't do
common sense you don't get with your best friend's ex-boyfriend.
Don't even ask. Like, why?
I wouldn't even... you shouldn't even have that thought.
No. And if you do, you're not friends.
No, you're not. You're just trying to hang on to someone to get into someone else's pants. Like.
Exactly. If you ruin a friendship from a guy that's an actual genuine friendship, not the friendships that are fucking fake as fuck.
Yeah.
The friendships that are like proper over a fucking guy.
Yeah.
Just check yourself.
Yeah. But it's the same as us. Like, if Riss has been with someone and then, like, we've spoken about that, being like, if we match with the same person, like, on a dating app, like, if we've matched with the same person and Riss has slept with them or if I've slept with them and we find out that, like, that person has been with either or, it's, like, completely off balance. Like, that's it. Like, they even, like, with the guys that Riss talks to, like, if I end up matching with them and then figure out that they've been talking, they don't even have to sleep together, like, they're talking, I'll be like, okay, you've spoken to my best friend, like, you're into my best friend, this is where it stops.
Like, it's not even just the fact that we have the utmost respect for each other.
Yeah.
But it's more just like, I wouldn't want that, like, I wouldn't want to talk to someone that you've obviously been speaking with.
Yeah.
I think it's weird. Like,
yeah,
we're so
weird.
close anyway.
Yeah.
And, like, I think we have people genuinely message us as well and be like, oh, like, match with your best friend. Like, someone sent me a screenshot the other day and they're like, is this your mate? And I'm like,
yeah, it is.
What about it? Like, you're not sleeping with her and I'm telling you that because I don't want you to fuck her around, so fuck off. Like, it's an unspoken thing for us and I find that some girls just don't have that.
No. And it's frustrating. It's so frustrating.
And I think the most annoying part is, like, if you're one of those people that have the courtesy to be like, hey, you've slept with this person in the past. You're obviously not close friends, but if you've said it and you've actually even asked for fucking permission, which you do not need to ask for if you're not that close, and they've only slept with them once, and you say, hey, would it be okay if I slept with this person? And you say yes.
Can you tell she's getting annoyed?
You say yes. Then it is okay. Consent works both ways.
Yeah.
So if someone asks you that, it obviously means they want to sleep with someone else.
Yeah.
So do not say yes.
Especially when you make it very clear.
Do not say yes and then go about it in a different way. One, you can't say yes and then be like, oh, she went behind my back and she did this, blah, 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 blah. Don't do that. Two, if you say yes and it's okay, don't go and sleep with him!
It's the trigger. It's the trigger for me.
And if you don't think you are in the wrong, again, check yourself.
Oh, gosh.
Because, one, you just look like a fool.
Yeah.
That's it.
Then it makes the other person angry.
Exactly. Like,
because they've gone out of their way
to
be like a nice person and be like, I'm just going to check that this is okay. I shouldn't have to, but like, just out of like respect, even though nothing serious had happened, I'm still going to ask just to like respect them. And then you give them the okay, and then just do the complete opposite and fuck the other person up. Like, it just makes them angry. Like, it's just, you look like a fucking idiot, really.
You do. You really do. Like, there's just rules. Just don't. I can't.
It's just common sense, really. Like, I just don't know how you boys do it, to be honest. Like, I know that you're like, oh yeah, I'll get whatever I can. Like, let's get a root in. But like, if your best mate slept with her,
isn't that weird? Like, is that not weird?
Like, both your dicks have been...
Oh.
Like, that's weird.
It's like you're dipping in the same sauce.
Yeah. I mean, that's a little bit different. Like, food's different. But, like, 2 dicks in the 1 cooch is just not, like, it's just weird. Like, I don't know how you guys do it. Like, I couldn't do it, to be honest.
Yeah, no. I mean, but that's what I mean. It's different for guys. And I find that guys, again, not all, most of them blame the female, no matter what happens. So, like, if it was 2 best mates and something went wrong with those 2 best mates, even though they were both like, cool, I want to go after her, and they know it, they'd be like, still, it's her fault.
It's still her fault. We cop the brunt of it, don't we?
What the fuck do we do?
We cop it so badly.
Just basically a hole. Like,
yeah, exactly.
But
fucking assholes.
I think the thing that gets us with girls is just like, I find that girls are easily triggered by things like that. Girls are overly sensitive when it comes to guys.
Yeah.
Especially with situationships. They are so much more painful than a normal relationship these days. Yeah. So, like, just think about it. If your friend has slept with this person that you want to sleep with, have a chat with them. If it's a best friend, don't even fucking go there.
Nah. Don't even think about it. Have a think about it. You can think about it in your own time. Don't tell her though.
Just don't tell her. Like,
don't tell her and don't ask.
It's a fantasy, whatever. Yeah. But like, I don't know how some girls can just look at it and be like, oh, it's worth fucking up a friendship. You know, it's easier to forgive than to forget. Yeah.
And we're not very forgiving people, are we? Us females, we're not very forgiving.
Like, it's frustrating. So, girls, before you go out and you think, oh, I'm going to get with this guy, but your friends, you know, just got with him, just think about it, okay? It just...
Is it really worth it? Is it really worth fucking up a friendship?
Yeah.
Like, it's just stupid. It's so stupid.
It's not. It's really not. And if the friendship was on the rocks anyway, don't do it. And don't ever do it to get back at someone.
Yeah, the revenge.
Revenge sex is terrible. 1, for you, because you're doing it for the wrong reasons. And 2, for the person you're doing it with. Because a lot of the time, some people are like, oh, that was good sex. And she actually, like, you know, she might like me or he might like me. Next minute they know that you were doing it just to fuck with someone else. Like,
yeah. It comes full circle, really, doesn't it? Like, you end up fucking someone up.
Yeah, you will.
In the scheme of it all.
Yeah, you always will.
Yeah.
And I mean, I get it. I get that sometimes you want to get back at people.
Yeah, but do it in another way. Have a glow up or something.
Don't sleep with their brother.
Don't sleep with them. You would though.
No, we wouldn't.
No, we wouldn't.
But seriously, like, yeah, I don't even think it. I can't even talk about it. Like, it just frustrates me.
Do you think you have anything else that would be like a absolute no go? Like,
what, for you?
No, just for in general, like for the girls.
With their friends, or like, what do you mean?
Yeah, with their friends.
I don't know, like, exes are just the biggest one, for sure. Yeah. Situationships, again, same thing. Brothers, what would your thing be? Like, if you don't have siblings, so we're okay.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
But like, I know people that are kind of like, don't sleep with my brother, and I'm like, fair enough, understandable, got it. But then, like,
see, girls like best friends that end up with their best
like
friend's
those movies,
brother. Like, oh, that's weird.
I don't know. See, I have 2 brothers and love them to death. But like, if someone slept with my little brother, I'd be like, oh,
yeah, but like your best friend.
Sorry, bad luck.
Bad luck. But your best friend. So if I turned around and was like, hey,
I don't know. See, that's what I mean. Like, you could sleep with him, and I'd be like, oh, all right, whatever. Like, if you...
Yeah, so I don't know. No. I don't even know you fucking brother. What do you mean?
I don't know. Some people can be really touchy about it. Like, my ex-friend, actually, got really touchy about it.
Yeah, right.
One minute, 1 minute told me that it was okay. Yeah. And I was like, cool. Next minute, she was like, nah, you can't. He's mine. like a possessive kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, didn't anyway.
If I had a brother, I wouldn't be possessive, but I'd be just like, bro, that's weird. You have all these other guys, like, don't come into the family. You're pretty much family already, so that'd be weird.
I don't know. I don't think I'd care that much. If you dated him, I'd be like, that's weird.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair.
But, like, when it comes to someone, like, whatever, he can do what he wants. Like, he's probably done a lot of people I know. I don't know. Doesn't really bother me.
Not my best friend, though.
No, not my best friend. I don't know what you're trying to hint at.
No, I'm not. I'm not trying to hint at anything. I don't want to do that.
But if you guys have any other, like, you know, rules, bro codes, stuff like that, that we've missed, please let us know and we'll address it in the next ones. Because this is a big subject that we obviously take very
seriously.
Yeah.
Well, for us anyway, we take it seriously. You and I.
I mean, because, well, it happened to us as a group. But anyway. I know a few people that are like that, so it's like, no, just have your morals, stick with them.
Yeah.
Okay, guys are not worth losing a friend over.
No.
Moral of the story.
Yeah, exactly.
So again, we could talk about that for ages, but you've tuned in enough, and we are very appreciative of it. But yes. Next week, we are going to chat a bit about tattoos, piercings, and, like, OnlyFans, stuff like that. Things that are quite, not controversial, but, you know.
Just people's views on them.
People are quite touchy about all three of those.
Yeah, yeah. So we're going to get your opinions, your say.
Yes.
So we'll read them out when we get them for next week. So,
yes. And we also are going to chat about deal breakers.
Yeah.
Because I feel like some people have some really, you know, crazy ones.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what people's deal breakers are.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, we'll go into it, but I've got a few that I'm kind of just like, not a few, sorry. Like maybe one or two.
But I think it kind of goes both ways. I think it goes like deal breakers for relationships, but deal breakers for friends as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so it'll be very interesting to see what you guys have to say about that.
So that's what's going to be happening next week. So definitely tune in for that. And I'm living it up in Europe, by the way. So
I'm living it up in
hope you're having a great time.
Shitney. Living it up in Shitney.
Thanks so much, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.